Exactly. But none of them believed me.
Time itself is a silent song.
An antique's value is in the eye of the beholder.
Eavesdropper. Shower me with praise. Get with me. What a humiliation. Let the world come alive.
Kali pukul mati. Aku tembak. Saya tahu. Kita healing. Jalan lagi. Kan aku dari situ deh. Atau ituin kopinya dulu ya. Kira udah selesai. Oh, iya. Lupa aku naruhnya. Itu udah selesai. Ikan aku terimakan. Terimakasih. Bingung. Ya begitulah, mapku kurang sangat untuk dieksplor. Pertama mager, kedua nggak ada yang perlu digacha. Tetun, tetun. Ini ditandarin. Tuh.
May I present? Don't be scared. My guiding stars. You, Glenn, you're up. Ah. Let my name echo in song. Ah. Ready, go!
Sip. Oh, perlu ke Catherine sih. Catherine. Where Catherine? Oh, ini.
Add asterisk. Thank you for complete.
Berapa hari sih confinement? Oh, 4 hari. Bisa lah. Bisa bundel. Oh iya. Kupu-kupu. Nah, bundel.
This realm is true. If you ever...
Menyelesaikan arkan Kuis-Kuis. Cara. Putri sangat menung.
Want me to come along?
Now for a little rest after... Wait a sec. Oh, today's our big day!
Please, sign here. This document will be effective immediately upon signing, and you two may exit the Fortress of Meropide.
It's been so long since we've been to the surface. Let's hurry... Huh?
What's happening? I'm fine, thanks. But I wonder what that tremor was just now.
Let's go ask the Duke.
good to see you two. Is there something you wish to see me about?
Yeah, what was with the earthquake just now?
Itu berikan ke Papa.
Ah, that.
Iya,
The
itu
tremor
sumber
didn't
kita.
originate from the seafloor. In fact, it seems it came from the surface. Over the years of serving as the warden here, I have developed a sense for distinguishing between what occurs on the surface and what occurs underwater. Besides, the seal that Monsieur Neuvillette set in place won't fail.
So the fortress is okay?
Itu keterangan nggak sih?
If you recall our last incident, if there really were a problem, there would be crowds of inmates in a panic right now.
Huh, you've got a point. Okay, seems we need to get back up to the surface and ask about what happened. By the way, do you know what day it is today?
I believe today is this month's pipe cleaning.
Wait, seriously?
Hari ini kami bebas.
Ah, yes.
Udah
Have you
urut
completed your
anniversary
release paper?
belum?
Yep.
Oh,
It's you two. Are you leaving? That's right. Today is our last day in prison. But now that Paimon says that, it doesn't feel like we were confined here. It's actually been pretty nice. Oh yeah, Paimon feels fond of this place now. Then be sure to come back and visit. I'll miss you.
you.
If you've signed the release papers, then you're free to go. The guards will escort you out.
You're not going to see us off?
I knew you'd ask. All right, sure. Let's go.
Well, you actually agreed.
Ah, so you do have a polite side, I see.
After being down here for so long, I imagine you must feel like you're lacking companionship. Shall I come along too? Yeah, don't worry.
I hope you won't be here as convicts the next time I see you.
We'll do our best to stay out of trouble. Well, it seems our work in the Fortress of Meravine is We should probably... You're going to see Monsieur Neuvillette?
I'm sure just... You're right.
Apa boleh? Jenis kontrol grafiknya udah sih. Kecerahan.
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
it's you two. Apologies. Monsieur Neuvillette did say you'd be well.
Excuse me. Would you mind helping me take a look at this?
I'll be right there. Sorry, I've got my hands full here. Everyone's so busy. Seems a lot has been happening.
Hello. You've come at the right time, but you'll have to wait for just a moment. In the meantime, please have a seat.
That's all right. We just ate.
Very well, then.
Let's take a break over there while we wait for him to finish his...
All right. That should wrap things up for...
Are you done with your work?
Yes, sorry to keep you waiting. Today should be the day you were released from the fortress of Meropide. And it appears...
That's right. And we came here to see you, right?
A massive...
Do you have any idea what that might be?
Judging from your description, that cannot have occurred in any ordinary waters, but rather something... A whale of that size and shape cannot usually be found in the waters of Tevat. Therefore, we can only assume...
Immersed in primordial seawater?
Most people wouldn't be capable of entering in the first place. I'm not completely sure how he could have gotten there myself. Yes? What is it?
Ah, right! Paimon felt it too! We asked the Duke and he said it wasn't from underwater, so we figured you might know something about it.
It turns out that I have just received a report about this particular matter. In fact, that's exactly what I was busy with a moment ago. The source of the tremor was here on the surface near...
The water levels rose? Oh no! What about all the people there?
Fortunately, the water levels only rose for a short period of time and have already returned to normal now. However, I still have a bad feeling about the whole phenomenon. If the change in water levels is connected with the leaking primordial seawater, then the situation in
Navia should be in Poisson, right? We need to go check on her!
I would also like to go there as soon as possible, but I'm afraid I can't leave just yet. We must immediately formulate disaster prevention plans for the surrounding coastal areas to avoid potential catastrophes. I'll have to ask you two to go to Poisson first. I'll meet you there to check on the situation once I've finished things here.
There's no time to lose! Let's get going!
Please be careful.
Oh no! What happened here? Navia should be around here, right? We We need to make sure she's... We haven't seen a single soul all the way here. Oh, this is...
What will I ever do now?
Look! There's someone on the roof over there!
Just stay put. We're coming up. Watch your balance.
All right. I'm not young anymore. How will I survive on my own? My Desiree!
Oh, he looks pretty sad.
My leg! My leg! How could this have happened? It hurts!
Just hang in there. Help is on the way. You can hold my hand.
Oh, it's Navia! She's over there! Hey, Navia! Are you okay?
You're here.
We heard there was a situation in Poisson, so we came as quickly...
Yes. As you can see, the water level suddenly rose. It caused quite...
Demoiselle! There was a wounded resident next to a building southeast of here. We've already transported him to safety, but
He's wounded? How badly?
he fell, so it's probably a broken leg. He's pretty shaken up. When the water level...
He jumped down then. Find the leader of Squad 1 and tell him to take the wounded
Understood. I'll take over his search and...
All right, you'll be in charge. I'm sorry. Where were we?
The situation in Poisson...
Ah, right. Allow me to explain. A little earlier, we suddenly heard a loud noise. At first, everyone thought that something might have exploded on an aquabus. But the rushing water seemed a little odd, almost like the unique color of primordial seawater. Some people didn't everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. Those who realized what was happening started to flee in a panic, desperately trying to get to higher ground. Many were injured and the Spina di Rosula initiated rescue operations as quickly as possible, but there have been a lot of casualties. The water that flooded the area contained primordial seawater, so the lower levels of Poisson are still hazardous. No one knows if this could happen again. All we can do for now is...
How awful. And all of this just came out of nowhere.
It was quite frightening indeed. I only wish that everything that just happened...
Is there any way we can help, Navia?
Thank you for being so willing to help in a moment of crisis like this. You...
Don't say that, Navia. That's what friends are for.
Demoiselle! We've got a situation here!
I'll be right there. Sorry, I need to go for now.
And out she goes! Seems it might be a while before she can take a break.
Okay, the wounded are being tended to, and we finished a preliminary head count. More support has just arrived, so I suppose I finally... Of course, we should remain ready for anything, and continue doing our best to rescue others. I'll be sure to have everyone at the Spina di Rosula ready to render assistance. Traveler, Paimon, would you two accompany me to my father's grave for a moment?
Huh? Right now?
Thank you. Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think that...
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia? Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry. I just... Malus and Silver, they won't ever come back. What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave, and...
What should we do?
I've known them for so long. And I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just... gone. I just can't...
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine.
I can understand. Besides, the scene...
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
How could Master ever be upset with you, Demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later. No matter...
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, I hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, Demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it'll save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, Demoiselle, the two of us could...
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on... Melus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a
Obena, Khan, Burnett. So, everyone else is safe. But...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
Right! Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should... Melus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes!
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
The knave? What are you doing here?
Is everything going well on your side?
Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them. As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. But that doesn't quite fit this time. Thanks to the knave, Spina di Rosula received
mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you...
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Melus and Silver.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Melus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also
So, you're one—
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Alright, then we'll just... this isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These... Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you. Which is why I want to give you this task. The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes, but I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself.
Ini masih panjang gak sih quest hardcore-nya?
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler? All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
Tapi aku harus jalan kemana ini? Oh, situ. Oh, ada musuhin gitu sih. Ini apa ini? Oh, ya sudah sih. Kita kan nggak butuh itu. Mungkin lain kali sih. Would it feel? Would it feel? datang. Selamat datang ya. Semoga suka. Mana ini? Kita pergi ke ini. Nah, lu bawa apa lagi?
So, are these the ruins the knave was talking about? Oh, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and have a look.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
Ya, be careful tuh. Ini kan aku bawa apa ya? Tempat tersembunyi. Oke tuh. Ini tok. Ayo udah deh. Mulai. Loading. Hari-hari loading. Mana ya? Could it be love? Ih, aku dulu. Sudah. Gimana ya cara nyalain itu ya? Kita nggak ini sih, nggak begini. Udah, apakah ada peti? Iya, jatuh. Jatuh suka jalan.
Illusion shattered!
Hold the line!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! One with nature! There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal! Nada kondala.
Tan. Mana ya? Oh, udah nggak ada peti guys. Iya sih, nggak ada peti nggak sih? Biasanya nggak ada peti sih. Kita jalan. Oh, bentar ya. Nah, kita kemana ya? Ini aja. Kita jalan dulu. Mungkin kan ada peti itu ngopi. Ini nggak ada peti kok.
What? Going here isn't safe!
Jatuh. Nggak jatuh.
Shine down!
Allow me!
Nah. Mana ada nggak ya? Iya nggak butuh kan bisa naik. kayaknya nggak bisa. Nggak bisa. Ini kok jalan aja jadi lebih baik. Tenang.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
Right! You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get Paimon wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. That complicates things. Maybe the only way...
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
All right. Come with us for now.
Ya, cepat hati-hati.
Oh no, it's a dead end! Let's try climbing over from the side.
Kita harus meloncat.
The wind knows me.
Bisa. Pesawat dulu. Masih kelihatan masih awal. Jalan. Oh. Kita ini salah di tak. Nah.
Time to go.
Oh, wow.
There's something wrong with this bridge! Run for it!
Loh, jatuh. Loh. Loh. Oh, begini. Ya, kok jatuh dong. Ya, upiahnya kenapa? Loh. Ya,
Demoiselle?
Huh?
Demoiselle, what are you doing here by yourself? Would you be standing here till dark if I hadn't come to get you?
Maybe she just wants some time to herself, Maloose.
Hmm? Oh, was I sleeping?
Yes, it would appear so.
I must be tired.
That's quite possible. However, you were the one that suggested we go out for a walk.
Oh, right. I nearly forgot. Whew. It must have slipped my mind when I dozed off. I haven't had... This is a familiar feeling, yet something's a little strange.
Is something the matter, Demoiselle?
Oh, no. No, I'm fine. I was just trying to recall why we came out for a walk.
Do you remember Mr. Giverny? He'd requested our help before with foreign merchants who had it.
We were headed to see how things were going with him at the moment.
Ah, right. Yes. I remember.
Oh, Miss Navia. Ah, Mr. Maloose. And Mr. Silver, too. It's good to see all of you.
How have you been?
I've been great. Thanks to your help, those bothersome merchants finally realized that I wasn't the one they were looking for. Why, I wasn't even the guarantee. They were knocking at my door day and night. Even my...
Sometimes force is required to calm someone down and get them to listen to what you have to say.
That's right. Oh, by the way, Burnett, what was it that you wanted to give to Miss Navia again?
Oh, yes. Miss Navia, these are some flower seeds that I prepared. Please take them. They're a very good variety, and they'll become very big and beautiful. I don't know what we would have done without your help, so this is a little token of our appreciation. I hope you won't refuse.
Ah, did you cultivate them yourself? Thank you so much. I'll certainly take them.
Why, we can have as many pots as you'd like, Demoiselle.
Perfect. In that case, we'll swap out some of the decorative plants for some of Mrs. Burnett's flowers.
Very well.
Wait. Something's... Excuse me, madam. If I'm not mistaken, your name is Burnett, correct?
That's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. This is the first time we've ever met, but your name seemed familiar to me. I must have... I've heard this name before. Sometime recently, I'm sure of it. And why are there so few people around here? Where did everyone...
We must mind the time, Demoiselle. We still have important things to attend to today.
Huh? We do? Like what?
Well, now, did you forget?
Miss Navia, here you are. I've been looking for you. Please, come to the Opera House. Your trial is about to begin.
My trial? Wait,
Yes, she's right, Demoiselle. It's just about time now, so we should get
Oh?
Look, it's Navia! She's here!
And her two attendants are with her. Goodness, everyone's finally here.
There sure are a lot of people here to see the trial. And they all seem to be oddly... Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen.
Why are so many people? And as for the judge... huh?
Please sit in the defendant's seat. Don't worry, Silver and I shall accompany you.
All right. But are you sure you can stand behind me?
Typically, it wouldn't be allowed, but today is an exception.
Kak Novia ketemu sama ini ya setan-setannya ya. Kalau iya serem.
Hey, what kind of place do they think this is?
Come on, do they have any idea what they're doing?
Seriously.
Enough with the whispering! Could someone please tell me where Monsieur Nerv...
My dear Miss Navia, have you not yet realized what you've done? As all here know, you are Master Callus's successor, the head of the Spina di Res. After you took over the Spina, you treated all of us just like the late Master. Not only you, but your butler, your subordinate.
Wait a moment. Aren't you just proving that I'm a good person?
Yes, correct. Absolutely right. And we are one big family, all of us who are from Poisson, inextricably linked. And with you being so important, we couldn't possibly do without you. Therefore, this fair and honorable court shall declare you guilty, and you shall stay here. You will be together with us forever.
Huh? What are you saying? Everything you have said is correct. I have indeed done a lot for my hometown, and I would be willing to be with you all, but what is the purpose of having me stand here like this?
Ah, well, if that's what you think, then I have no further comments.
How wonderful, Miss Navia!
I know all these people. Why are they laughing?
I seem to remember now. Yes, I get it. This trial is...
Wait just a moment. This isn't right!
Melus?
What was that, Mr. Melus? Our conclusion is very clear and unanimous. Let the court judge her now. She's guilty.
Stay here, Navia! You're one of us!
Demoiselle, don't admit guilt. This trial means to keep you here forever.
I wish to exercise my right to defend Our Lady. Mr. Swanfield, you only know of Navia's goodness, but nothing of her utterly independent mind.
She was born a free and independent spirit. She has never been tied down.
Her actions cannot serve as proof that she identifies herself as part of any group. She merely acted as an individual, extending her hand to help others. Please do not mistake her actions as being otherwise.
Really? As an individual, you say? Don't forget, we are all Fontanians here. This is the nation of justice, the nation of Hydro. Even if Miss Navia only voluntarily rendered her assistance, that doesn't change the fact that her beautiful soul must return to everyone. Water, except everything is measured here in the nation of Hydro. And in the end, now I speak for everyone. Our opinion is consistent. Navia should stay. We and
And you would call this justice? Preposterous. You are merely jealous that Demoiselle still has a chance to exist. Have you forgotten how much you all once longed to...
Do you mean to defy our justice?
If your justice is flawed, then why should we acknowledge it?
As you said, we can also have our own justice. Silver and I shall defend them, and that is how we will enforce justice.
Ugh, my head... It hurts.
Demoiselle.
Silver, it hurts. My head is spinning. I remember now. Everything that seemed odd from the very beginning. Karina, Desiree, Joyville, Jolien, Essen, and Mr. Giverny and Mrs. Burnett, who we met earlier. Even Melus and Silver. I don't want to admit it, but but they're all dead.
Don't be afraid, and don't admit guilt. We will protect you to the very end.
Absurd! Who are you to say that she cannot be judged? We are the majority, and in the nation of trials, the majority is absolute justice. We are the will of all. Don't let them escape! We shall keep Navia here with us!
Mr. Malus and Mr. Silver, must you be so stubborn? How could the two of you possibly hope to stand against the collective? Do not resist. This judgment is fair and just. Navia belongs to us. After all that happened, she should not be left alone in Poisson.
What are you saying? No more excuses!
She says we're jealous. Jealous? How could she possibly be an independent individual?
What's with these people?
Who's jealous of her?
She belongs to us!
Miss Navia.
Silence!
That's... Monsieur Neuvillette!
Such commotion is prohibited in the court. The accusations you just presented are nonsense, and the court will adjourn for the rest of the day. In this, I shall hear no objections from any unauthorized party.
Our thanks, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Please leave with me, Miss Navia, while there is still time.
But...
Go on now, demoiselle. This is your only chance to leave this place. What?
Malus.
My apologies. I couldn't resist making one little joke once I realized that this...
Malus. Silver.
Quickly, you must come now.
Goodbye.
Oh, sedih.
Farewell.
Ya ampun. Sedih sih. Ya, nggak menyangka, Ja. Ada yang naruh bawang di sini kelihatannya ya. Sedih. Oh my God. Bye bye, my love. And Silver. Parah. Katanya nggak bakalan ketemu lagi sih sama mereka berdua sih. Sedih.
No, wait! Just a second!
Navia?
You're awake. Good.
I must have been dreaming. Malus and Silver were still alive, and they were...
It looks like you're all right.
Did all the sad feelings cause you to have a nightmare?
The ruins you were exploring suffered a cave-in. When I arrived, I found you falling toward the water. You were just about to be dissolved within, but I...
What is it?
I think I saw two Oceanids protecting you. It was only for a moment, perhaps even a fraction of a second, but they gave me the chance to retrieve you. Were it not for their intervention, I would not have been able to rescue you before your consciousness dissipated.
Wait, did you say Oceanids? You mean like what happened with Vache?
Perhaps those two Oceanids were the people you saw in your dream.
I always told them that they didn't have to protect me. To think that they...
Please come with me.
Jangan sedih.
Neuvillette, are you okay?
Oh, I am quite all right. Perhaps there's...
Why do you look so stiff all of a sudden? Oh, Paimon knows. You're the type who feels awkward when there's nothing to talk about, right?
I merely thought that we should give Navia some time to herself.
Huh? Why didn't you just say so then? Don't you think it's even more awkward to call us over like this and then have nothing?
suppose so.
Lucu sih, ada seorang prediksi.
Ah, Sigewin. I hope all is well with her these days. Her work in the fortress of Meropide has not been too much for her, has it?
No way, don't worry. She's doing fine now.
I see. Well, that is good.
Oh, and the Duke also says hi. Even though Sigewin...
Thank you. I have indeed been busy lately.
He still doesn't know what to talk about. So, Neverlet, you're probably quite...
Yes, of course.
This isn't going anywhere.
Yes, in fact. I had arranged to meet you in Poisson, but when I arrived, I discovered that amid my astonishment,
Yeah, we originally planned to...
Semoga cinta ini membunuh.
I'm sorry to have kept you all waiting like that. I'm feeling much better now. I guess we should get going again. Will you come with us, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind my company.
All right! Another one joins the party! Let's get going then! Hold the line! Billowing surge!
Illusion shattered!
Clouds high. The birds come!
Into the wind!
Oh, tanah. Ini ada peti ya. Oh. Iya loh, nggak ada.
Time to go.
Oh no! Another unstable path! Watch your step!
Yeah.
Ya ampun. Ayah, aku mau ikut. Oh, begini ya. Jadi.
One with nature.
Time to go.
Illusion shattered!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Shower me with praise! Someone help me! Let my name echo in song! Rest and rebuild!
Bisa nggak ya? Oh, bisa.
Looks like we've reached the end.
This is the place. There should not be any other hidden.
The path sure had some twists and turns, but it turns out that this place isn't actually that big.
Stone slates. It seems like they were put here.
Perhaps we should just leave them be for now.
There are 4 locations in total, but only 3 stone slates. The slate that should be in the first empty spot is missing.
The surrounding walls also show signs of damage.
There's something written below. Let Paimon see. Reason dictates that this nation...
It feels like someone left these slates and these words here for a purpose. But does...
That would fit the circumstances dictated by the prophecy.
There's a person kneeling here. She seems so dedicated.
And is that Lady Farina in the 3rd image? Did the Hydro Archon fall?
And is that a ring of people around her? But...
The 4th image. I know this one. This exactly matches the content.
The people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping. More information should be hidden in these slates, but I fear I cannot easily uncover it.
Don't blame yourself, Monsieur Neuvillette. Deciphering ancient stone slates isn't one of your duties.
Ooh, Paimon's getting the chills just looking at these slates. This says that it's the history of the future, right? That means the prophecy's sure to come true.
I really hope...
Still, Paimon feels like these images are kind of weird when you...
That's right! If the images are in chronological order, shouldn't the 4th, the waters drowning Fontaine, come before the 3rd?
And yet the order is reversed here.
If we go by timing, Lady Farina only emerges in...
Egeria, then. I had never met her. The previous Archon kneeling before the floating island in the sky.
Did she herself commit that sin? Also, I'm still wondering why these ancient stone slates are here at all. Judging from their contents...
But who would have created these slates and left these words here?
It seems that any further clues will have to come from Farina.
In that case, there's no time to lose. There's nothing else to be gained here, so let's head back first.
Yeah, we'd better get somewhere safe for now.
Sudah. Doa aku. Halo, halo. Ada yang nonton kah? Selamat datang di channel aku. Semoga betah. Mana ya? Apa dulu?
Let's split up here. I'm going to check on what's happening with the Spina. You know how it is.
You still have energy for that, Navia? Paimon's already beat.
Just head back to the Fleuve Cendre and have a rest then. Thanks for keeping me company all this time.
I'll depart as well. Thanks for your hard work today. Rest well, everyone. Traveler, I will go talk to Farina. I'm sure that you're concerned about this matter as well. If you have time, drop by my office. I will share the results of our...
Are you really gonna talk to her about this directly? Will that be a problem?
She has long been harboring secrets, and will not give them up easily. Which makes it all the more
Alright, we'll leave it in your...
I will be carefully considering my work.
Traveler, Paimon, our safe house at the Fleuve... Alright.
Berangkat dan kamu pergi ke markas Spina di Shoal de Lord Center.
Welcome back. We've got a special menu prepared.
Yay! And there's good food too! Ooh, Paimon's already starting to forget what happened today.
Oh, that voice. Is that who I think it is?
Huh?
It's you two. What are you doing in Fontaine? Seriously, nobody just uses a scry glass whenever they've got time to just see who they'll meet on the road.
Still, we didn't expect to see you here. Wait, you're not a Fontanian.
Well, I have some business to attend to here, so I booked a hotel in the city. I was just out for a stroll. Why did you think I was from Fontaine, though? Is that because Magistus doesn't sound much like a Mondstatter surname?
Yeah.
Well, I used to have my own surname, which was... well, some other thing. Either way, the old hag told me when she took me, there was nothing for it, really. She really is amazing at astrology, so I changed my name to what it is now, according...
Nope.
Although it is used by us in place of surnames, it generally just means great.
Wow! Imagine including a boast in your name. Wait, are you gonna have to put that?
I reckon so. In any case, I'd give my disciple a name like this as well, if I Astromancer Barbeloth Trismegistus.
Whoa, that's a long one.
My name means Mona the Great Astrologist. As for the old hag, hers is, in plain speech, the thrice as great Scholar of the Stars.
Thrice as great? That's so...
I know, right? That's just how she is. She used to call herself Megistus, actually, but when she took me in, she changed her name to Trismegistus.
Talk about excessive.
Megistus is thus the calling card of our school, so to speak, which makes it about the same as a surname. It's all right if you don't.
That sounds terrible! But anyway, you're not Fontanian, are you, Mona? You're from Mondstadt, right?
Well, I was born in Mondstadt.
Oh, that's a good thing then.
Speaking of that, I'm sure you're aware that a bunch of things have happened here in Fontaine, right? I know you're not alone. There's something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean. That was the main reason, yes. Just a while back, the Steambird invited me to take part. The invitation was sent quite early on. I don't think anyone expected.
What do you make of that prophecy, Mona?
What I can tell you is that I'm an astrologist. And that this prophecy... I'm afraid that this is not something that just anyone can do. If I could do it, you would no longer call me an astrologist. But on the flip side, the prophecy is so...
A visionary? Sounds really powerful.
Of course. The old hag could do it. And I'd bet there are others amongst those hex... Huh? Are you sure? All right, I'll help you. It isn't often that I see you.
Thanks, Mona. You're a
Oh, well, this is something only I can do after all. So yes, you're...
That's the greatest of astrologists for you! Of all the people we know, you know the star's the best!
Indeed. That's the spirit.
Oh, sorry. I came to see what all the commotion was about. If there's anything you need, do not hesitate to inform the Spina di Rosula.
Oh, whoops. Guess we were getting a little too carried away there. Well, I'll go tend to my own business now. If I receive any news, I'll be sure to come find you two again.
And there she goes, quick as rushing water. And here we are with the Spina guy giving us suspicious looks. Right, but we were able to recruit Mona's help, didn't we? Our Fontanian friends will thank us someday. Good morning. To be honest, I'm still feeling kind of... But it's time to get up, traveler. We agreed to go see Novelette.
Kita mendapatkan keajaiban dunia entah yang sebelum itu aku mau ke sini. Bukan sih. Jadiin aku belum farming kupu-kupu melayang. Ya. Bentar. Tunggu dulu deh. Mondo. Enggak deh. Dulu aja. Mau mencari kupu-kupu melayang. Kupu-kupu melayang. Sip. Ayo.
Can I go catch up on my sleep?
Mana ya? Oh ini kok. Dari apa yang buat Yang dikarenakan Yoyo aku belum jadi. Mana ya? Nah, ya kami yang baru datang meeting aku. Bentar, mana ya Pak ya? Ya, ya ini aja. Turun mental mastery. Oh, kita nungguin dulu ya guys, biar artinya mau.
You are not
Shine
welcome
down!
here.
Covenant of the Deep! Hold the line! All hail! There is no escape!
Now!
Strike a pose! Let the world come alive! Stop that!
Kita melihat apakah artinya bagus. Budik ada Dev ya. Aduh, si Dev ini ngeselin ya. Sering banget. Jalan-jalan. Nah, enak ya sekarang. Spawnya di
Rest and rebuild! Shine down!
Spawnya nggak?
No touching! Well,
You are not
shower me
welcome
praise!
here.
Now you shall perish! Time to shine! I'm getting sick of you! Access denied! Uphill back! Allow me! No touching! Torrent, bring refuge!
Udah.
Let's move out.
Gas. Semoga bagus. Mana ya? Ih, jelek. lumayan lah itu. Semoga yang naik CDM. Kalau CDM kan bagus sih loh. Semoga aja ya. Na, 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 na.
Illusion shattered.
You are not welcome.
Torn to oblivion.
How dare you! Let the world collide! I'm getting sick of this game.
Will meet
Rest and rebuild!
Wah, semoga bagus. Ih, ini bagus. Ini jelek. Ini lumayan sih. Lumayan dikit. Kayak. Wow. Udah berapa lama nih posternya? Udah 1 jam lebih. Bikinnya kok posternya kayak hilang. Kita kemana ini? Oh, kita udahan. Aku mau offline guys. Aku mau ganti game. Mungkin apa bikin live stream ini sih. Live stream apa ya namanya? Mobile Legends.
The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble rising through water. Transitory.
Bye. Terima kasih.